Pardon the air going on in the background and the fans. I walk into this house. It's 95 degrees in here, so I gotta cool it down. So if you hear that in the background, that's what that is. So Kevin Durant, we all know what Kevin Durant does outside of basketball. His second best thing he's known for is going in on Twitter and going at fans. So I guess it recently happened. At the time this video is being made, the Saturday early in the morning on Friday morning, Kevin Durant went back and forth with a fan because some fans in the stands, or yeah, probably in the stands, and they were Denver Nuggets fans. They could have been Americans, which I think they were cheering for Serbia, which Nikola Jokic plays for the Serbian national team, basketball team. He had Denver Nuggets fans out there cheering on Jokic and not cheering for Team USA. So Kevin Durant got his sensitive ass on Twitter, got into war wars with freaking people on Twitter, responding back and forth once again. This is what he says. That's what y'all clown. That's what y'all do. Y'all clowns. You use players to push these corny agendas y'all got. This is a brotherhood fan you're not a part of. It's a problem now because social media got you clowns walking around with your chest out like you mean something. Your takes don't matter. And I guess this is in response of the guy before that. This is the exact thing he's talking about. It has existed since the inception of the NBA. You think people won't worshiping MJ Bird and being divisive then? I hate to be that guy, but it only seems like it's a problem now. Guys like Giannis and Jokic are getting the same treatment. So I think that was the original tweet. See, to make a long story short, they wonder why people were rooting against them yesterday or on Thursday afternoon. They wonder why, when you go back and forth with fans like this, going to Twitter, doing this type of crap, this makes it even worse for your case, Kevin Durant. Why haven't you gotten that through your freaking balding thick skull yet? I try to give Kevin Durant a benefit of the doubt sometimes, but then he does stuff like this. I don't think these NBA players totally understand what is really going on around them. They are so brain dead to what's going on around them. They're so in the box, not reading the room. First of all, we live in the United States, right? So you have the freedom to root for anyone you want. So if people want to go root for Serbia because their favorite player possibly can be Nikola Jokic, that is their right. See, as a Milwaukee Bucks fan, we all know Giannis ain't going to play for Team USA. He's going to play for Greece. Some people might cheer for Giannis because he plays for Greece. That is their prerogative. That is their right to do. No one in the book says you have to cheer for Team USA at all times. There's no one saying that. But then again, 92 team, 84 team, 96 team, 2000 team, maybe the 2018, 12 team, 16 team, 2021 or whatever you want to call it, 2020 team, they was cheered for. They was cheered for. For me, I don't have a dog in the race when it comes to Team USA other than being from America. But I don't have to like it. I don't have to cheer for them. I really don't. That is my right. And then you got these idiots on here capping for these basketball players. Why are you in this country then? Why are you in this country if you don't want to cheer for Team USA? Because that's my right too, you freaking fuddruckers. That is my right to not cheer for Team USA. That is my right not to watch these fault workers play. I don't have to watch them play. I don't have to cheer for them. That is my right. That's the goodness about living in the United States. You airheads, nincompoops. But here's another thing that these NBA players do not read the room for. When they make tweets like this makes them unlikable. Right now on this team, you probably have some of the most unlikable. Yeah, you probably have some of the most unlikable NBA players playing for Team USA. We all know how we feel about LeBron, right? The least patriotic person, and he got the nerve to run around with the flag. But it's his right to be ignorant and stupid. And then you got Joel Embiid. We know how we feel about Joel Embiid, calling himself the GOAT and saying stupid stuff. And then you had Kevin Durant using his Twitter fingers to go back and forth with fans, making him even more unlikable. And then you got Steve Kerr. We know the city of Boston don't like Steve Kerr. The city of Boston does not like Steve Kerr. He's very unlikable. Very unlikable. I even heard that LeBron James and KD was going in on him after the game. So, yeah, he's unlikable. I don't know about Anthony Davis. People still like Steph, but I know some people starting not to like him for certain things he's been doing behind the scenes. But that's neither here or there. And most people like Jrue Holiday. Most people don't mind Jason Tatum, because Jason Tatum doesn't really strike you as someone you just don't like. He seems like he's a alright kid, person, man, whatever you want to call him. Bam Adebayo. I don't really know nothing about him, other than him playing on Miami. Devin Booker at times can be unlikable. I think that perception has pretty much died down a little bit since then. Who else is on this team? Derek White. Nobody can't really hate on Derek White because he don't say anything. Keeps to himself. Tyrese Halliburton, city Milwaukee don't like his ass, and he from Wisconsin. That's the funny part about it. The whole city don't like you, but you from the same state where that city lies at. Am I forgetting anybody else? I feel like I forget someone. Did I go through all the teams that possibly? Oh, and Anthony Edwards. I think for the most part, most people like Ant. I think they do. He really hasn't done anything that's made him unlikable. But I just want him to go down the route of others before him, getting tied in with stupid stuff and saying stupid stuff. Right now, for the most part, he seems likable. But majority of his team, at least a couple of players of the team, they're not likable. No one likes them. Everybody liked the Dream Team. Everybody liked the 96 team. 2000s team. I don't know about the 2014. 2018, 12, 16 team. Even the 2020 team. Even with Draymond Green. That's a good thing Draymond Green is not on this team. But most people don't like these players on the team. They don't like the way the sport is being played. I already made a video about that. They don't like the current state of the NBA. The current state in the NBA is utter trash right now. So what's there to like? So of course people are neither not going to watch it or be turned off about it or cheer or root for a different team or even root for Team USA to lose. I don't like this team. So if I don't like this team, guess what? Deal with it. If I want this team to lose, Deal with it. So what? Big deal. I don't want the team to win. I like to see them lose because they got a bunch of fucking narcissists on that team. A bunch of crybaby, soft ass, balding ass scoundrels on that team. So yes, I did want them to lose yesterday. And I hope they lose against France so I can laugh. Doesn't mean I don't like America. I don't like this team. Point period. So I got a problem with Denver Nuggets or Jokic fans cheering for Jokic. I don't have a problem with that at all. If Scap Attack wants to make a video about Jokic, then let him go ahead. But sometimes Scap Attack's praise for Jokic is going a little bit too far. I think sometimes Jokic fans go a little bit too far. But I'm just saying, if Denver Nuggets fans, Jokic fans wanted to cheer for Jokic against Team USA, then that's their right too. They want to do it again tomorrow against Germany or today against Germany, then that's their right too. And it's their right for people not to cheer for Team USA. I wouldn't blame them. I don't blame them. When you got people like Kevin Durant, balding ass, going to Twitter, freaking get mad and complaining. Attacking fans. But anyways, that's all I gotta say about the issue. I'm getting sick and tired of these dudes, man. It's just like, just shut up, Kevin Durant. Just shut the F up. You don't have to be on Twitter. Stay your black balding ass off Twitter. This is when you get in trouble at. When you go on Twitter, interacting with fans, and going back and forth with them. We already know that some of you guys already despise the fans. You don't like the fans. You guys sit out for 50 games a year, not showing up to games, especially you playing a fan of y'all's. It lives in New York, and you don't show up to a Brooklyn Nets game or a Knicks game because you're sitting on the bench, and that's the only time to watch them. What the fuck you expecting to happen? Sorry to swear, but yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it out. You just can't bottle up so much all the time. You gotta let it out every once in a while. Dudes are freaking prima donnas, man. Unlikable prima donnas. Always complaining about something. And then you want to be compared or be seen as better as the players from the 90s, 2000s, and 80s. At least they show up for work. And gave it all and had some passion for the game. Y'all play 5 games good and then want to sit out and get your money, Kawhi Leonard. But anyways,